Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakutash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, which you well. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which you well. Salutations to the whole like that day, Hakim to Zadakin, that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity on the pre-Shema. This week's topic is simply going to be entitled Brotherhood, right? In honor of Saint Barak. It was one of his favorite topics, going into Brotherhood. So without further ado, I'm going to start with the book of 1 John. By the way, brothers, AI is super helpful. You know, like I use AI to put together these. I didn't even put together the scriptures. I just told AI what I wanted. Give me X, Y, Z in the King James Version and the Apocrypha, and boom, they get the verses for you. I think, you know, it's very helpful, you know, when you have to, you know, time is not on your side, bro, and you have to put together your lesson, you know, because you want to remain diligent, and you can't quite come together with, you know, 4, 5, 6 different scriptures right off the bat. I mean, sometimes you can, but, you know, boom, get it done for you. So, here we go, some verses on brotherhood. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 4, verse 20. And I'm going to read to 21. It says, if a man say, I love the Most High, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. Right? Because we know that, what's the greatest commandments? All right? Love the, thou shalt not have no other power before me, and love thy brother like you love yourself. It's the greatest thing you could do for brothers lay down your life. You know, that's how come we put together these lessons, these shows. You know, we're doing it for ourselves, but also for the brotherhood, you know, because this is like one of the #1 forms of charity, teaching, you know, lift up a brother's faith, and give the good news out. You know, this is how we're going to be saved from the coming calamities. Okay, the wisdom, Isaiah 34:16. Wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times, strength of salvation. It says, if a man say, I love the Most High, hated his brother, he is a liar. Okay, it says, for he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love the Most High whom he has not seen? And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth the Most High love his brother also. Right, so we're supposed to have agape, right, which is brotherly love towards one another, man, helping each other out in many different ways, many different avenues, whatever you can to, you know, help a brother out. Okay, #1 way we do it is teaching. Proverbs 17:17, it says, a friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. Right, a brother is born for adversity. There's a scripture in Ecclesiastes, the 4th chapter, that says 2 is better than 1, because if one falls, there's another there to help him. You don't want to come in this truth and be some lone wolf, lone spirit. Nah, man, you want to cherish a brotherhood, because look, there's going to come a point in time where we're not going to have this easy access to just speak to one another. You know, I remember one time I was coming from work and my phone just stopped working. Like, it literally just stopped. Nothing, it didn't fall, it just stopped working. I couldn't make any calls. I couldn't, and I thought to myself, like, what are they able to do an attack like that? Just shut off everybody's phones, and we don't have any way to communicate with each other. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is why this is how come we say things like, you got to get this thing for yourself and learn how to put together these lessons for yourself as well. You know, and also because the brotherhood, the Most High could put a situation out there where, again, it's not that easy to access. You know, Romans chapter 12 verse 10, it says, be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love and honor, preferring one another. Yeah, you gotta show brotherly love, man. All right, you come in this thing, the brotherhood should be like a safe haven, because in the world you're dealing with niggas. You know niggas have alternative motives. A lot of time a nigga's saying one thing but thinking the next. We come in the brotherhood to avoid things like that, you know, where it's just true, genuine compassion, true, genuine integrity amongst one another. Now, from time to time, niggas do seep in, you know. Scriptures speak about crept in unawares. But we see that the Most High eventually always weed people like that out anyways. You see what I'm saying? Psalms chapter 133 verse 1, behold how good and how pleasant is it for brethren to dwell together in unity. Now these niggas out there will pervert these scriptures and say, okay, that means every camp should get together. That's not what it's talking about, man. All right, how are we unified? First and foremost, we're unified with the scriptures. All right, and the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 10 tells us that we should all speak the same thing, be of one mind. right? Be of one mind. And that one mind doesn't mean since you like cheeseburgers, I gotta like cheeseburgers, brother. It means one mind concerning these scriptures. Now, if you are teaching otherwise, then we, Amos 3:3, how can we walk together if we be not agreed? All right. The book of Galatians, if we get to it, I'll bring it out, speaks about the household of faith. All right. So if I'm talking about the RFID market, if I'm talking about the mark of the beast being an RFID microchip, and you don't believe that, you have a different household. All right. So when we come together in unity, all right, we come together, one breakdown, one understanding of these scriptures, all right, and we build and break bread. You see? Matthew 12:50, for whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. Right. So you'll find out that when you come in this truth, in a number of years, we have stronger bonds together than we do with people in our world, even our actual family members. You see what I'm saying? And that's what Yahushua was saying. Yahushua, when you read Matthew the 12th chapter, when we get down to this part of the verses, this part of the chapter rather, it's talking about that, because his family came, because every 3 particular high holy days you're supposed to go up to Jerusalem, and when you went up, it was a big family. You might go up 40, 50 deep, or 30 deep, like a big family. So when Yahushua broke off, it wasn't just like it was just him and a little bit of people. Nah, they didn't notice it because it was when we did it was a big group of us. They're like, yo, where Yahushua at? Looking for him. Come to find out he in a temple. Saying, yo, and his parents was like, yo, your brothers and sisters, man, they're worried about you. He said, look, you see them right here? Them that do the will of the Lord, those are my brothers and sisters, right? So we're family, bro. We're family. All right, now let's get some verses in the Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 1. It says, in 3 things in 3 things I was beautified, and stood up beautiful both before the Most High and men. The unity of brethren. See, again, there it is, unity. All right, unity. My man Rick James said, the love of neighbors, a man and a wife that agree together. Right, so these things are beautiful, man. All right. Okay, unity amongst brethren. All right, love of neighbors. Again, those in the truth, and a man and wife that agree together. Right, because that's peace right there, man. Okay. Gotta cherish this thing, Akim. Ecclesiasticus chapter 40 verse 24 says, brethren and help are against times of trouble. Right. So scriptures speak about what? Bearing each other's burden. All right. Whatever gifts you have, okay, or whatever, in the words of the Saint Barak, whatever gifts you have, that gift is from the Most High, and you should be using that, okay, not just for yourself, but to help brothers out. All right. And they use their particular talents, and we help each other out. It's a body. Okay. It says, brethren and help brethren and help are against time of trouble, but alms shall deliver more than them both. And what's alms? All right, that's a giving back, mainly financially. You know what I'm saying? You help the brotherhood, and the Most High always give it back, bro. If you give in faith, you don't even gotta stress it. The Most High will give you back whatever you give, some way, somehow. So alms is a blessed thing to give too. All right. Tobit was big on that, So brothers got to be big on giving their alms. This is separate from tice, by the way. Tice is 10% of what you make. And alms is, if you have a little come up, if you have a little extra, whatever, you give. You see what I'm saying? You give, because it's like one brother might be up, another brother might be down, and the roles might switch. That brother that was down, he's up, now you down. And if you ain't give the most, and then now you down with your hand out, it's kind of like, yo, damn. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the Lord will look at that. Like, damn, dude, when you was up, you ain't give no brother the shit. Now you down, you got your hand out at every corner. You know what I'm saying? So you want to give your alms, man. All right? This is the book of Peter's, 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 17. It says, honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear the Most High, honor the king. Right. So, hey man, you see how the scriptures are unity. Because all these men, through all these different books, it's all saying the same thing. Okay? That's unity right there. Alright? Stressing the importance of being brotherly. You know what I'm saying? If you can, you know, kick it with brothers outside of the camp. You know what I'm saying? Certain brothers gel more than others. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you know, kick it with the brothers when you get the chance, bro. We only have but so much time. Galatians chapter 6 verse 10. It says, "As we therefore," let's focus real quick on switching lanes. Okay, it says, Galatians chapter 6 verse 10, "As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, especially unto them who are of the household of faith." Right, and that's, again, the household of faith. That's a family. A family is a household. All right? We're the family of faith. You know what I'm saying? Our apostles or bishops, those are like parents, uncles, and, you know what I'm saying? Like our big, we look, you know, but it's all a family. Saying a household of faith, man. And it says, let us do good unto all men. Hey, man, even when you're dealing with people in the world, you don't want no reputation as a fucking sleazeball, bro. You know what I'm saying? You still want to practice the principles of the scriptures. I mean, you definitely be aware and what have you, you know, and read spirits, but you don't want to go around just being some fucking nigga and shit. You want to be honorable, bro. All right, 24/7. That's why the scripture says, if possible, be at peace with all men. All right. Your boss might be an Edomite, so-called white man. Do you go on the job and fuck Esau and don't tell me what to do, cracker? No, that wouldn't be wise. That'd be actually very stupid, right? So use the wisdom. You know, you just, hey, wait a minute, hold on now. Our forefather Jacob, did he not kiss Esau on the cheek? So when you're in the world, you got to deal with people accordingly, bro. You got to know when to be Clark Kent and when to be Superman. On the Saturdays, we Superman, we got our capes on. Okay, but when we're in the world, you got to be Clark Kent. Now, one thing I noticed with Superman and Clark Kent is I never seen Superman Clark Kent pull up to the Daily Bugle. This is where he worked, with the boots on. He has his whole Clark Kent shit on, but he forgot his Superman boots. He left the boots on. Okay? Or Superman, he don't fly around with the glasses. In other words, you got to fully know when to be okay. This, I got to control myself. In the, you know what I'm saying? But I'm dealing with people in the world, and this, I got to control myself. I'm on the highways and byways. All right? Hebrews chapter 13 verse 1, it says, but either scenario, either one you're doing, you're still an Israelite. Just like my man Superman, he's, no matter what he do, he's still a Kryptonian, right? So you still got to be an Israelite. You can't be, yo, I'm not gonna eat pork or shrimp or lobster, and then, oh, you know what? Just to fit in, let me eat some shrimp and lobster. Nah, see, that's off right there. So you got to know how to balance it, right? Well, I'm allergic to that. Simple. You don't offend, I'm allergic. I don't mess with that. Oh, well, yo, you don't fuck other niggas' girls, nigga. Nah, you know, I made a promise to my father I wouldn't do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta let him know everything about you, but you still gotta let him know where you stand on certain things, but just use some wisdom about it. Okay? Last thing you want to do is talk about don't destroy your temple, and then brothers see you outside of the camp smoking a Black and Mild or some weed or some shit like that. See, now you're a hypocrite. Hebrews 13:1 says, let brotherly love continue. John 13:34-35, a new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. But this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another. Right, and that's how, you know, yeah, Great Millstone, we're very brotherly, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't see no railing accusations, people leaving, yo, there was some grimy niggas, and nah, bro, because we don't get down like that. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 9, but as touching brotherly love, ye need not that I write unto you, for ye yourselves are taught of the Most High, love one another. Again, agape. Let's hit another one. Proverbs 18:24. A man that hath friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. Wow. See that? There's a friend that stick closer than a brother. So like I was talking about, you might come across a brother in this truth, all right, that you like, damn, y'all bond is so strong, it's closer than anything you ever had than somebody in a family, a blood family. Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, chapter 6, verse 14. I'm going to read to 16. It says, a faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such a one hath found a treasure, right? A faithful friend, all right? So, wait a minute, that means we're treasures, bro, because we hold faithful to each other, you know what I'm saying? It says, nothing doth contravile a faithful friend, and his excellence is invaluable, okay? A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him. And I'm sure without 100%, brothers have other brothers that they feel hit the scripture right at home. Like I said, every brother don't have the same bond or connection, because that's just, you know, certain people, some of us, for example, I'll give you an example. My cousin, right? Me and my cousin, we both from the truth. I knew my cousin since I was 5 years old. So, of course, the bond I have with my cousin is going to be different than a brother that I might have known for 14, 13 years. You know what I'm saying? It's still a strong bond, but that's what I'm saying. So, I'm sure brothers that, you know, again, got brothers that either knew before the truth or met in the truth, that it's just a strong bond, man. And the Most High blessed us with faithful friends. It says, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 27, verse 17. It says, love thy friend and be faithful unto him. But if thou betrayest his secrets, follow no more after him. Ooh. Love thy friend and be faithful unto him. But if thou betrayest his secrets, that, yo, see that? You're not supposed to tell another man's business, man. You know? That could really burn some bridges, man. That could really burn some bridges. Like, if you tell a man, look, don't tell nobody this, you think you got a strong, it don't matter if you tell, you go tell your wife or your woman, that bond now is broken. And I'm thinking about this dude out there in Al-Azhar, okay? You know, he had that wild demonic fetish, whatever, but one of his so-called friends exposed it. You see? So that's some crazy shit right there, man. If a man say, look, you know, XYZ, he trusts you in your body, you're supposed to take that shit to the grave. And the scriptures teach us a lot of wisdom, bro, because there's an account, but I'm not going to get too into detail, but I know somebody that was like that. All right, these guys were brothers. And one brother told one brother XYZ, and that brother then told his wife. Once that brother found out, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because I expected you to just hold something secret. So, you know, the scriptures give us wisdom. I'll read one more now, be it. Ecclesiasticus, again, the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 20. It says, among brethren, he that is chief is honorable. So are they that fear the Lord in his eyes. So, you guys are brothers pretty much seen and heard, experience, all right? A lot of these scriptures that were read, you know, we got to remain brotherly, see how to conduct ourselves, all right? And how to move in regards to having bonds with brothers. So with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rachah Kudash, that belongs to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone True Well. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there, you Akim to Sadakim that do this thing in that most truth and sincerity. Shalom.